Here is a quick video on how to send your seller's disclosure and your community association disclosure so that your client can fill them out. So I typically send these disclosures separate from the listing agreement. I want them to sign that listing agreement right now, and then they can take their time filling out these disclosures. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select this seller's property disclosure, and I'm going to select the community association disclosure, and whichever one applies. Sometimes you might not need the community association disclosure, so flow with it there. And then we're going to go up here to this pencil or pen and create an envelope. Once we get into the envelope, I'm going to change the name here and just say disclosures so that if I go back looking for this, I know which envelope they're in. And then I'm going to scroll down. Now, this is the key to allowing your sellers to be able to complete this online. You have to select pre-tagged roles. If you do not select pre-tagged roles, this will not work. So that is the most important step in all of this. So once we get over here, it's going to ask you, okay, who do you want to fill this out? Only seller one is allowed to fill out the documents, even though both sellers, if you have multiple sellers, will have to sign it. So I like to ask my clients, who is your paperwork person? Typically, every relationship has one person that's really good at the paperwork and one that's not. So I just say, who likes to fill out your paperwork? And they're going to tell you. I make that person seller one. So right here, I'm going to select Gina. She's my seller. And then I'm not going to worry about a seller two in this case, but if you had one, you would just do the drop down menu, select them as well. We're going to hit add selected. And if you want to add any messages here, you certainly can do that. For these purposes, we're not going to. And then I'm going to hit next. And it's going to open up the envelope that you're actually sending to the client. So you will see here that seller one is Gina. If there's a seller two, they're going to show up in this drop-down menu and they will be a different color. So as we scroll through these documents, you will see here all these boxes are selected for Gina to be able to complete. So that's how you know. If you see this pop up with the golden yellow boxes, you know you've done it correctly. So once you see that, you're just going to hit send, and it's going to send off to your sellers to complete. It's pretty simple, pretty quick, especially once you get the hang of it. But if you have any other questions, let me know.